very This is going to be a unique video because this just came through my thought process. I just wanted to document this particular video for you because you will not be having this question, but I eventually made a point to record this particular video because I felt this is an important question. This video and probably the next video that I'm going to record. How should your students feel when they invest in your online course, in your community? How, when you go and purchase that shoes which the marketer sells, like probably you went to a shop and you liked the shoes and then you purchased it. You came back home. How did you felt after purchase? Like, do you want to wear it or do you just want to shelf it? Do you want to, when you wear it, do you feel good about it or do you feel like, dude, this is a very bad investment? Do you like, what do you want to feel? What are the things that you feel when you make that investment? I bought this brush pen. How did I felt? I was like, dude, this is so expensive for what I actually wanted. And how many times did I use? I did not use as much times I thought I would be using. I brought a bunch of brush pens, like 10 to, I think it was around 12 brush pens. I was like, dude, that's such a stupid and an impulsive purchase that I made. It's like, it's not even the requirement. I was like, I had an idea, I had a plan to learn this calligraphy, and that took the seed back, and I never focused. It's like that's the box, and it's like it's just inside. It's like I never used it. So once you purchase something, how do you feel about it? So on the flip side, how should your students feel when they invest / pay in your courses / your community? So we are going to dive deep into this particular topic. We've got like 5 topics, five things that we'll be discussing in this particular video, where we're just having a conversation because I found it very interesting as well as important for you to know how should someone feel when they invest in your course. Point number 1, they should know you will help them get results. Point number 1, the moment they purchase you should never be selling dreams to them. You never do that. You sell them practical. You talk to them about the possibility of it. Come back, tell them the practical steps. That's where they get to build that trust and that authenticity, that credibility comes into picture. You might probably make money when you sell dreams. I know people who have been selling dreams, and what happens is the product in itself is it's not up to the mark, and you don't get to live that lifestyle. You don't get to make money. You don't get to get into stocks and trading stuff like that. It's like, I don't want to sell you dreams. I want to sell you the practical part of it. How can you be so unscripted in a way? How can you be so raw and tell people, okay, this is what it's going to cost. This is what commitment takes. This is what dedication takes. Like, if you make very clear, they know, okay, that is what it takes to like do this specific thing or lose the weight or travel and stuff like that. So everything that you are promising them, it is definitely going to come with 2 things. It is going to cost them something. It is going to come with a commitment, and commitment comes with 2 different things. Like, they need to be giving time, they need to be investing in money, because that's how it works. Like, commitment comes with time and money. Grant Cardone said this. I was like, great. So they have to know that you're going to get them results. Point number 1. Point number 2 is they need not have to go anywhere else. In an example, you came to this particular video to learn one thing, that is, how should your students feel. Now, you don't have to go in a different video and learn the same thing in a different way. You don't have to go read a blog about it. You don't have to go to some other video and stuff like that. Once a content has been made and you consume, for example, you go to a specific video where you learn like ABCD of calligraphy. That one video is going to get you results. After watching that, don't watch another video. Don't watch another video for the same thing. So when people come to you as members, now from audience, when they're becoming members of a community, they should know, they do not have to go to another place to learn that particular thing, because you have promised it, you are going to deliver it. They should feel like, I'm going to learn from this person, not anyone else. That has to be the focus. Point number 3, you and your community will be their go-to place. I love this point, where you and your community, when anything happens in terms of that specific domain, for example, if you are having a community that's talking about stress or calligraphy or home gardening or home vegetation or cooking or recipes, anything and then everything that has to do with that specific domain, in your members, in your community, people are going to come back and share those struggles with you, with the community, not just you, with the community, with the challenges they faced for specific recipe, the mistakes they've made, the ways they have tweaked it to make it look better on, or like just adding my own flavor to it and stuff like that. So one recipe, a different way of doing it, like my way of doing it, or probably a spicy way to do it, a mild spicier than, like, there are so many things that can be discussed as a community being a member. So your community is going to be the safe haven, in other words, the go-to place. So once they invest in your particular, you're going to create an environment for the community where they feel safe all the time. Like, whatever happens, I just want to go share with them. For example, if you're talking about recipe and they go out on a travel or something like that, and they will be relating travel with recipe in some weird ways, in some literally weird ways, but they know that this is the go-to place. Point number 3. Point number 4 is, immediately after the payment, they themselves shall start working and taking actions. Yes, you set a certain context and a certain standard in your courses and in your community. In other words, I do online workouts. Got it? So this is the guy that I follow on YouTube, and he's got like plans, and I kind of keep on following those plans. And I don't go and watch any other video than that specific video. So what happens is, when for the first time when I googled that guy, I was like, good, I want to learn from you. I went in and searched for data and challenges and what was that? Challenges and plans and stuff like that. He didn't came and asked me to do stuff. I was so inspired by the way he was doing it and the promises that he was making and the expectations that he was meeting. I was like, dude, I myself am going to do this. You don't even have to come and ask me. You don't even have to keep me accountable for it. You don't even have to worry about my own momentum. I myself am going to deliver the results. Like, I myself will start working. I myself is going to take those actions. Like, I don't even want anyone else. I'm so focused. So I am focused. I am a student of that guy. So the same context has to be with you and your students. When your students come into your community and it's like, hey, now I am going to learn calligraphy, A to Z, bombastic sort of a thing in next 30 days. And when they come with that mindset, you don't even have to tell things to them. You just have to set the context. They are the ones who will be taking actions. They are the ones who is going to maintain their own momentum. Though you're always there, but they will be way faster than we expected. So that happens when those are the things that you have to set context in your own community. Those are the standards that you have to maintain. The 5th one, they should feel proud moment when they join. When I met Blade Singer, one of my coaches who got the coach out of Fuzzle, when I met that guy, 3 days event, I was like, that's the noble profession. I think I was 25 when I got. It took me 25 years of life to meet the professional first. Like, when I met him, when I saw him, dude, that's what a teacher looks like. That's why it's noble. Not the prior history that I had with teachers and coaches, but the way he was delivering content, the way he was being coach and the teacher at that moment. I was like, I had a moment. It's like, he knows stuff. He knows what teacher is. He knows how to teach. He knows what he's doing. That was the moment that I had as a student. So once now that you are a coach, you are building your courses, recording your courses, going out in the world and teaching people out stuff like that. So once people communicate with you, they have a conversation with you, they come inside your webinars and your courses, they should have that moment and they should be so proud of you that you don't even have to talk to them. You don't even have to know their name, but then they will respect you so much because there is authenticity, there is honesty, there is transparency. They just like you, they just admire you, and they just respect you with the journey that you have been through, the struggles you have been through, and now that you have been through so much, you have crafted that journey, squeezed it instead of 20 years in just 2 months. It's not practical, also it's practical. You just squeeze the whole juice and give them do this to get better at shuffle dancing. One of my hobbies. I don't follow that. But then, like, shuffle dancing, it's like, that's so great in itself. Like, if you are into that, just squeezing the whole thing of like whatever you've been through into like 2 weeks, 2 months, probably 6 months, and they start respecting you, they start learning from you, they start they start feel, they have that aha moment, they have that proud moment. It's like, that's the teacher that I've been looking all my life. And when the student is ready, so the teacher comes into picture, sort of a thing will happen. That's where the magic happens. That being said, let us wrap this particular video, and thank you so much for making this particular video and me a part of your video, a part of your day. Thank you so much for watching this particular video, and I am going to see you in another video.
ككبش ذبيح بذكر